Okay, we have the green bars, we have the live counter sticking up, so we should now be live, which of course means welcome back to the Storytime Network. We are back with more Persona 5 Royal, if my controller will work. There we go. Who's available? Haru is available, Yusuke is available. I think we're nearly done with Yusuke, so it might be good to get him finished.
I mean, yeah, probably a good idea to finish him off.
Because let's just check. I feel like we're on like rank 8 on, yeah, we're on rank 9 for him, so it'll be the final rank, so let's do it.
And then we can focus on leveling up the rest of the Phantom Thieves.
Yeah.
I think it's just Haru and Futaba, actually, that you haven't leveled up all that much.
Yeah.
Mostly because Haru's just locked a week
Haru's
beforehand.
just unlocked, and Futaba's not all that available. Right, I need to... Yusuke Confidant. There we go. Let's put in anti-fandom to make the fandom site actually usable. It is a dogshit website, but hey, at least there is a way to make it slightly better, especially on mobile. Like I'm not too bothered about it on like PC. Well, I can usually get around it on PC. I can usually deal with it on PC. But on mobile, it's fucking awful. It's actually dreadful. Right.
Let us be on.
Good. Good for you, Yusuke.
I still have much to learn, but I finally painted something that I can be satisfied with.
That looks like something I would like on Twitter, so yeah, good job, Yusuke.
Yes.
Really neat piece of abstract art.
Art of
Yeah.
humanity. The title is Desire and Hope. What do you think?
So you added hope?
Well, I added aspects that were previously lacking. This light is all of you.
Look, I thought we weren't going to talk about the time you tried to make me strip in a church.
The title lists hope, but in my mind, it's a much more concrete thing. I can't believe I didn't realize that until now.
I'm sorry, the delivery on that was just good.
You.
It's a good painting.
Huh?
It's not trying to be eccentric for the sake of being eccentric, like the last time. To think the same painting can change this much.
Also, is it bad that I'm planning on trying to book time off work from to basically play fucking Veilguard?
Dude, you know the whole thing about Dragon Quest in Japan causing a bunch of people to take the day off work for several days in a row, right?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, I want time off work anyway, so I was just like, fuck it, let's do a double whammy of, you know, making sure I get some time off work and being able to play Veilguard as soon as it comes out and maybe finish it.
Desire and
It probably won't finish it. It'll probably be a big fucking game, but, you know,
Yeah.
I'm 100% going to be playing it. I'm probably going to have to play it on PC because I just don't think I'm going to buy a PS5 for this.
It seems you understand.
You don't? You're gonna just play it on PC?
Yeah, I think so.
What are you
I
playing at?
do actually have enough cash that if I need to, I can spend it to buy a PS5.
Yeah.
But that's like also money that I am saving just in case I need it for an emergency.
I apologize, although my intent was to encourage
I mean,
you.
how much is a
It
PS5
was
now?
rather crude.
Like 450 bucks.
What's that in British?
I think like 450-ish pounds. I don't know. I don't know the conversion rate.
No, the pound is worth less than a dollar.
Let's look up the conversion rate
Still,
then.
I believe that this ploy needed to be done in order to ignite your competitive spirit.
So let's go.
Why would you do that?
I'm gonna
What's
look
your
up.
objective?
I wanted to do something for you as another person who is free from my.
So yeah, currently PS5s are priced at about 450 bucks on most official sources.
Right.
So converting that to pounds, that's about 340 pounds.
The issue is the one I'd want to get is the it's the disc one, and that's looking like it's more expensive.
I think this one is the one that's 450.
Yeah.
Let me look.
Madarame held a grudge against me for supposedly stealing his customers from him.
Oh, fuck off, Walmart. That is way too expensive.
So on the PlayStation website, is this the? It's not even saying.
To start, I couldn't get anyone to rent me space for exhibits.
So it's only about 50 bucks more to get the disc version
Yeah.
at retailers. So that'll probably put it up to about 380 pounds ish. Which might be available for you, but really depends. You'd have to save up for it,
So that's why.
but you have a couple months.
Yeah. It's unfortunately a shit time of year for me for it because this is when I've got to do my car tax, my MOT, my service, and my insurance.
The heart of man is painted with desire, even if
Oh,
it's
stop.
colored entirely in black at times. However, it seems you have the strength to not look away from it. If only he had your strength.
I mean, it's not saying that it's the disc version, but it's also not the other ones available are saying digital. So
I mean, just look at the consoles. The ones that are disc versions have a very
yes,
prominent...
it does
Yeah.
have one. Okay, so with 1 terabyte of storage and one controller, 480 quid.
Oh wow, it's pretty expensive.
That's from PlayStation.
I think retailers have it a bit cheaper usually. I could be wrong.
Madarame and I go back a long way. First as classmates, then as teachers at the same art
Hey, if you turn like 500 games to GameStop, you might get an extra 50 bucks that you can use.
He used to have
What, that joke not land?
No, I did. I did snort.
top of the art world one day.
I must not have done it loud enough.
But in the end, even the art world has its share of politics. Those who are cunning win. Our hearts were stained black in that manner.
It might also be worth seeing if I can find a whatchamacallit, used one on like eBay.
Shouldn't be too
The
hard.
human heart is a strange thing. It can't
Worst comes to worst, if you
separate
find a used one that's a bit
life.
damaged, you can just take it into repair.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all being the same fucking price by the looks of things.
I'm not shocked. People want their money back,
He never
or at least as much as they can get.
No, I mean from retailers. I haven't checked eBay yet.
Oh?
This happened just before we cut all ties from each other, but I got a call from him. He was panicking that nearby clinics were closed and that his kid had a fever.
Sensei.
All right, there are definitely some stuff. There's definitely some stuff available here. Sony PS5 Blu-ray edition with 2 controls and Tekken 8, £340 plus like 20 quid postage. But at that point, you know, this 20 quid is not much to sniff at either way. PlayStation 5 Slim Disc Edition with 2 controls and Spider-Man, 380 quid.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it might be worth getting it through here.
I don't want any more losers like me, or misguided winners like him being born from this world.
I mean, it's just making sure it's somebody, you know, that I can trust.
That's why I started this foundation.
Yeah, I don't want to be dropping
So how about it?
300, 400
Would you like
quid
support?
on something that I don't get.
Without the overbearing marketing production, of course.
Yeah.
It's a truly kind offer. Thank you for your generosity. However, I must respectfully decline.
Huh? What makes you say that?
I am not Madarame. I won't be stained.
I
by
mean, the
desire.
thing that I'm most disappointed about Veilguard-wise is that, you know, all the stuff that would usually be in a collector's edition is being sold separately for a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, I think that's bullshit.
If I am lost, they will extend their hands. If I am wrong, they will chastise me. As long as I have my rays of hope to guide me.
Like,
I
I've
will be
seen
fine.
some people who are happy about it because they're saying, oh, I was going to buy it digitally and this means I can still get that kind of stuff. And I'm like, could they not have, you know, fucking done it like, okay, here's a collector's edition where you'll at least get the fucking game with spending your fucking 150 quid. And then here's one that's, you know, cheaper where you'll get the stuff but not the game, sort of thing. Like,
Ha! Madarame really did
I don't
have
know.
a good eye.
it's definitely disappointing to me.
What a strange man.
Pot calling kettle black there, Yusuke.
Sacrificing one's own money for the sake of others. That's not something anyone can do. Perhaps it's a tad wasteful of me to decline. Still, I believe it's for the best. I feel contradictory, but that's the human heart, correct?
The other issue, of course, is that I unfortunately got a impulsive urge that I couldn't smack down in time and spent a fair amount of money on manga recently. Though I'm now past where the Witch and the Beast anime ended.
Oh, nice.
Interesting. That's exactly what I should be painting.
The one thing I will say is that the combat is a little hard to follow, but otherwise it's good.
But for some reason, I knew that you wouldn't abandon me until everything was said and done. Thank you, my friend.
You're welcome, Yusuke.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion, and thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the Emperor.
All right. All right. Persona within me has awakened to a new power. All right.
Hi, Kamu Susanoo. I wrote about you in my dissertation. I also wrote about Goemon. What little I could write about Goemon. He's not a very... there's very few actual historical sources about him.
Yep.
I reiterate my promise to you.
At least none are available in English, I imagine.
Should you ever...
There was one that I believe was... What was it? There was the biography of... what's his fucking name? Tokugawa, I believe. Which was in Japanese, which I obviously don't speak or read. And then there was the diary of some, like, I think Spanish missionary, which was, as expected, in Spanish, which I also don't speak or read.
Rip.
Shall we go? In order for me to learn more about the heart,
No se puede?
caught in our thief business.
So yes, I was very much stuck there. That's a good one to have.
Right, no te puede hablar español.
No.
I probably butchered that.
I don't think there's a special word for no in Spanish, is there?
No, it's just no.
Yeah.
I was just saying, no, you can't speak Spanish.
No, I really can't.
I think. It's been a hot minute since I've taken any Spanish lessons. A decade now, actually.
Probably close to the same for me, actually, if not longer. So Fumi's at 8, Oya's at 7. I'd rather go with Hifumi. Not that one.
Oh yeah, you mentioned before that you were trying to decide between Yoshizawa and Hifumi for the romance.
That's right. I'm just gonna put that off for a little bit longer.
Honey.
Nothing like procrastination, right?
It's a tough decision, and I want to make sure I get it right.
Lala-chan, I'm gonna borrow the seats in the back.
So now we're on 8. Okay. Yeah, don't question it too much. Don't question it too much. Yeah, we were less than subtle.
Salty, what's that?
You know, I don't think I've even talked to you for a month. Well, that's less than ideal.
Oh no. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Better that than some of the other options you can take with Oya.
All right.
Yay, charm ding.
Yep.
Well then.
So Jack, once Jujutsu Kaisen ends, you're just reading One Piece in Shonen Jump, right? And Blue
No,
Box.
I'm also reading Blue Box
And
Spy
Blue
Family,
Box.
but Spy Family's bi-weekly.
Spy Family's bi-weekly. Technically, not even weekly Shonen Jump. Because
True. Number 8.
again, that's Jump Plus, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, I am a bit behind Elusive Samurai, so I'm going to catch up on that.
Catch up on that.
I am also considering
Kagurabachi?
starting Kagurabachi, yes.
Yeah, join the Bachi Bros.
Kagurabachi. Just get it. Everything I've heard about it makes me think I'll
Yeah.
have a good time with it.
No, legitimately, I do think it's a really fucking good series.
Yeah.
Again, I don't want to give too much away, but it's so fucking funny how everyone was like, oh, this edgy revenge fantasy at the start, and it could not be further from the fucking truth, really.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that whole fucking memed on panel of Chihiro going, I start every day with a fresh cup of hatred. He has to do that, because otherwise he'll lose his drive for his revenge. Because it'll all just get sapped out of him by his found fucking family.
Do you know the answer?
The funny thing is, like, I'm pretty sure, I think we discussed this last time, but I believe once Jujutsu Kaisen ends, I think it's,
Undead Unluck is the older series, yeah.
no, I believe it's actually, it's not Undead Unluck, it's Yozakura Family.
Fuck it is,
Yozakura
yeah,
Family
it's Yozakura
is the next
Family.
oldest.
But Yozakura Family is also ending quite soon.
Yozakura Family is in its final arc. Apparently Undead Unluck is also nearing its end.
God,
So, like,
the amount of money and marketing fucking Shonen Jump is gonna pump into Kagurabachi.
so, you wanna know the funny thing?
Yeah.
After Undead Unluck ends, the next 3 oldest series are, in order, approximately, Roboco,
Yep.
Sakamoto Days,
Yep.
and Elusive Samurai.
Yep.
No, technically Burn the Witch is in there, but Burn the Witch is not a weekly
Not consistent.
serialized series.
Same reason we're not counting Hunter Hunter.
Exactly. Yeah, Blue Box was also 2021, like Elusive Samurai, as was Witch Watch. Those are the only 3 survivors of the 2021 batches.
Yeah. Then was Kane Banashi 2022 then?
I believe so. Let me
Yeah.
double check. Yep, February 2022.
So, Kane Banashi 2022, Kill Blue 2023, as well as
Correct, April.
and Kagurabachi.
September of last year.
Yeah, because that's
So it's almost a year old.
because that's getting a first anniversary thing.
Yeah, honestly, I might binge Sakamoto Days as well.
Yeah,
That one looks like
I
it's pretty
also kind of want to start reading Sakamoto Days. So I might just wait for the anime at this point and then start reading after that.
I mean, sometimes it's a good idea to read the manga before watching the anime.
I mean, we'll see, but I kind of don't want to go into it, go into the anime so that I'm not spoiled for it, sort of thing. I say spoiled, but you know, I don't know what's going on with it, sort of thing. And then I'll catch up on the manga. I've got enough manga to read as it is, because I still need to read to the ending of My Hero. And I remembered I still need to read the fucking last, like, 40 chapters or so of Golden Kamuy.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
As well as probably a bunch of other stuff.
Mm.
Thank you.
I mean, I've also got a volume of Isaacan that I need to read, so...
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'd probably ask for a job, Haru.
Haru does indeed have access to fuck you money.
I mean, on similar subject, I mean, one of my favorite headcanons for My Hero is that Shoto just will regularly give Uraraka Endeavor's credit card and just tell her to go wild.
That'd be so fucking funny. What's with all these purchases? And why are they all at fashion boutiques?
Honestly,
Shoto.
like anything stupid that the class does that they need to like buy something for, I am like Shoto is 100% offering his credit card for it, offering Endeavor's credit card.
Why am I
for
sponsoring laser tag?
Why have I got to charge for a bouncy castle? So, you know, it wouldn't shock me if Haru did the same thing, but just, you know, less malevolently.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I rewatched Inception recently. That is a movie that still holds up.
Oh yeah. I watched it again like about a year or two ago. It's really good.
All right.
Also, I didn't realize Elliot Page was in it.
Yeah. Kinda wild. Before well before his transition.
Yeah. Cause like I realized the fucking people. God, I can't remember what the name for it is anymore. People who watch stuff on YouTube. Reactors, that's it. The reactors that I watch. I realized they'd watched it, so I watched it along with them. And when they mentioned Elliot Page, and I was like, was he in that movie? Checked. Fucking hell. But yeah, it was so funny going to the fucking comments and seeing people, what is this, 13, 14 years onwards, still fucking talking about the ending.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Let's go see Chihaya first so we can make sure that Oya gets a level up. Apparently so. Oh, don't be an anti-masker, Chihaya, please. Let the people wear masks if they want to.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. No. Sorry, I pressed the wrong thing. I wanted to do that.
What shall we do?
Yeah. Very solvent at the moment. Very solvent.
Here we go.
Also, preview or PV for the fucking Lord of the Rings anime came out recently.
Right, I saw some bits of that.
Have you not watched it fully?
I have not. I'm planning on doing it at some
What
point.
do you think?
I've just been feeling really shitty all day, really, so...
No, I totally get it. I've been feeling really fucking terrible the last few days. To the point where I've spent most of the days in bed when I've not been working. Well, I'd say in bed. I've been awake, but I've just been doing stuff in my bed rather than sitting in a chair.
Don't give it to me.
Oh. Boo. Fine. Go out and eat sushi.
Sounds good to me.
But yeah, it looks interesting, though Kenjiro Suda looks like he's playing the villain in the sub.
In fairness, he's good at playing the villain.
Yeah. I'm not 100% sure, but it sounded like him to my, well-trained ears.
Oh?
So I think he's playing the main villain. I'd have to obviously go and check and see what people have said. But yeah, apparently there was actually different trailers for the dubbed and sub versions. Because apparently, I think Saruman appears in the subbed version, but not the dubbed version.
Interesting.
Because I saw some dumbasses saying, "Oh, if fucking if Saruman is gonna appear in it, then maybe we should get use the fucking voice AI that Star Wars used for Darth Vader in, was it the Obi-Wan Kenobi show?"
I don't think they used AI for that. But I could be misremembering.
I can't remember what they said, but like they wanted to use voice AI so that in inverted commas Christopher Lee could play Saruman.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
Yeah, no, fuck it, because there's a guy who played a fucking Christopher Lee character before, or voice acted a Christopher Lee character before in fucking, what was it, Clone Wars? Like the guy who played Dooku?
Yeah. Yeah, just get that guy.
What do you want to do?
Or, you know, just generally, there are there are absolutely people who could play that role to perfection. Honestly, Keith David.
Oh yes.
I think Keith David would put in a fucking great performance as Saruman.
Oh.
Also, I didn't realize that Keith David was in both, what was it? Community and The Thing.
Keith David's got range.
Yeah. Like, I definitely didn't expect him in The Thing. Like, I just randomly saw a tweet about, or like a series of tweets about The Thing, and then saw in the replies somebody mentioned Keith David, and I was like, he's not in that, is he? Went and checked it. Fucking hell, he is. Wow.
Keith David's been around for a while.
Yeah.
Also, I just posted my findings over in our little small server about the age of Shonen Jump stuff.
Okay.
The 5th oldest series after all these ones end will be Witch Watch, by the way.
Mm-hmm. I need to catch back up on Witch Watch, which has just got an anime announced.
Yeah. That one's premiering what? Spring next year or something?
I can't remember about that. I'm not even sure if I checked that.
Yeah. I'll say I would not be surprised if it did.
Mm-hmm.
Which would also keep the streak going of a new Shonen Jump anime every season.
Mm-hmm.
Because, actually, let me double check the fall stuff. Because I'm pretty sure there's something Shonen Jump related coming out in fall.
Blue Box, isn't it?
Right, it's Blue Box.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Sakamoto Days in the winter. This season we have Elusive Samurai, of course.
Yep.
And then, of course, Kagurabachi next summer.
I wouldn't... Because it's clear that Shonen Jump has been waiting a little bit longer to let its series get animes.
Mm-hmm.
It would not shock me if they let Kagurabachi get an anime a lot earlier than those series.
I mean, I do want them to let the author cook for a little while longer first.
No, I think it'll be another... I would say...
I don't imagine...
I would say
they're probably not going to put all their
months.
eggs in that basket.
I would say 6 to 9 months would be my guess.
For an announcement, I would say, probably. I expect an announcement by this time next year at the latest.
Yeah.
For an anime. Because, let me think. When Jujutsu Kaisen was getting its first season of anime, it was during the Shibuya incident arc in the manga, so about 120 chapters in.
Yeah.
So that was about 2 years and change of serialization. About 2.5 at that point, I think.
All right, let's say another year then. I think it'll be around chapter 100, maybe a little bit later. I think it will be Jujutsu Kaisen like time period.
Yeah. Especially because Kagurabachi is, from what I know, an action series primarily.
Yeah.
So they're definitely going to focus on like getting that good, clean Sakuga stuff in there.
Yeah. Where the fuck is...
What's also interesting is getting another different Shueisha title coming out in the fall as well. Dandadan.
Yes, I'm looking forward to that one.
That one looks like it'll be absolutely fucking insane.
Yeah. So I don't think going to Mitakechi right now will actually do anything.
Most likely not.
Because it's saying rank 9 and 10 are only done during Shido's Palace.
And you're not getting there for a while.
Right, I've got to make my decision about Hifumi and Yoshizawa.
I would encourage you to do Ifumi.
Yeah, but I really kind of want to do Yoshizawa.
You've already done Yoshizawa.
I know, but it was good, and it's thematic. And I'm very attached.
How do you know that?
I'm very attached to my royal trio of Akechi, Kasumi, and Joker.
Yeah, but you don't know if Ifumi is good or not. It's up to you, dude. It's up to you. You're the one playing.
My instinct is no. I know, but...
My personal bias does tend to lean towards romancing party members over non-party members.
Yeah.
That's why when I played Inquisition, I romanced Cassandra almost by default, but I still like her anyways.
Yeah.
Like, I really like, she's a really good character, but there aren't really any other options for a squad mate's romance if you're playing as a straight guy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Which, the way they set up all the romances in Inquisition was just really odd to me. I know there's a lot of pandering involved with like the inclusion of Cullen and solicited options, if they were restricted, but like still. I do appreciate that they didn't try to shoehorn in other love interest options.
Yeah.
To be fair, but like.
To be fair, I'm trying to think. Because the only actual female party members was Cassandra and Sarah, wasn't it?
Yep. And Sarah is, and Vivienne, but Vivienne is...
And Vivienne, but Vivienne has her whole thing.
Yeah. Which...
All right.
I kind of get it, but at the same time, like, why not just make her romanceable, too? Like...
Yeah.
If you're gonna make most of the males, party members romanceable, why not do the same for the female party members?
Though, to be fair, I think on my first playthrough, I romanced Josie, and that was a fun one.
Yeah, I kind of want to do Josie's romance on my next playthrough.
No, it was a really fun one because I think it ends in like a duel or something like that.
That sounds fun.
But yeah, the thirst going on for some of the Veilguard companions right now is yeah.
Unsurprising.
Unsurprising, yeah. I mean, the Silver Fox Necromancer was always going to be popular.
Yeah. Look, the moment they decided to make all of the all of the companions romanceable and pan, was the moment it was over.
Yeah.
There was going to be thirst all over.
Yeah, and I think we've talked about this before. It's still fucking hilarious that people are going, oh, Dragon Age is going woke because of this. And it's just like, what the fuck? Have you even played any of the games?
There have been queer companions in the Dragon Age games since the first fucking game.
Yeah, and the second game was the exact same. Fucking, you know, romanceable companions for either gender.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, the only one you couldn't romance as the same gender was fucking Sebastian, and nobody likes Sebastian.
No, like, Sebastian is, like, probably the most hated companion in the games. Which is saying something about given how controversial some other companions have been. Oh, by the way, you know the, that, one Tumblr account that does the, which anime character is hotter polls?
Yeah.
That got famous for the infamous, Gojo versus Senshi poll?
Yeah. Which, I've got something to say about that, but you say your thing first.
So they did a poll on the, captains from Black Clover.
Oh boy.
You want to guess who the top ranker was?
Yami.
It was fucking Yami.
Yeah, of course it was fucking Yami.
You want to guess who his second place was?
Was Mereoleona on the list?
Yes.
Was she second?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Look, the only ones who weren't on there were, the Purple Orcas dudes and, Jack. They weren't on there.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah, you want to guess who third place was?
Third place. Try to think back to the...
It's not who you think it is.
Not who I think it is. Okay. So my first instinct, and I'm forgetting names here, I'm blanking on names because it's been a while since I've seen them. Oh god, I'm even blanking on the squad name, so that can't help me. Yeah, my first instinct was Tree Dude. Can't remember his name. William.
Vengeance?
Yeah, Vengeance. That was my first instinct.
Oh no, he's like second to last.
Ooh, okay. That's interesting.
I think it's because they used the mass picture for the poll.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Just let me do this.
You're looking at the wiki, aren't you?
No, I'm not looking at the wiki. I was looking at the Persona wiki. But I should maybe get I'm gonna get an image of the Black Clover captains up so I can at least look at them. So Jack and the Purple Orcas guys weren't there.
Correct, they were excluded.
So if it's not Vengeance, my next guess would have been Nozel, but I don't. If you're saying it's not who I expected,
No, it is Nozel.
Is it Nozel? Okay.
Yeah, Charlotte is a close fourth. Oh, and Julie was on the list instead of the other three I mentioned.
Right. Okay.
But yeah.
Where did Rill come? And Dorothy.
Dead last.
Yeah, fair. Dorothy?
And Dorothy was just above Vengeance. Fuego Leon was, 5th place.
Hey! Wow.
It's very interesting, and sometimes these things shift here and there, but like,
Yeah.
I'm not surprised by who was left off the list, for example,
Yeah. I mean, the first
because
fucking...
they would have no chance.
I mean, the first Purple Orca's guy was, as Yami called him, a glazed ham.
Yes. Yeah, he would have placed dead last.
And the new Purple Orca's guy, I could see him getting some votes for his mustache, but I don't think he'd do well overall.
Nah. Especially not with how conventionally attractive most of the captains are.
Yeah. And who's the other one who's left off? Oh, Jack, yeah.
Bit too spindly, and not in the Tumblr sexy man kind of way.
Yeah. But yeah, so going back to Senshi, it's very funny that the Delicious and Dungeon author, when asked, hey, why do you keep doing panty shots of Senshi? They were just like, oh, it's because there was this old dude where I lived who would, like, hang his washing in his underwear. And I guess it just sort of stuck in my mind. Meanwhile, everyone's going, but you made Senshi sexy! And you're saying he's inspired by a weird old dude who hung laundry in his underwear?
Give me an answer.
Escargraph. No? Okay.
This is it.
Damn it, I wanted to go for the pun.
Nice going. Oh, Senpai.
Hi, Kasumi. How you doing?
There's something I'd like to discuss with you.
Okay,
Do you mind if I joined you for lunch?
go for it.
Thank you. All right, let's head to the roof.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to hear about the margin of victory on this one?
Starting to get rather cold,
Go for it.
isn't it? Sorry to bring you here.
Guess what
This is
percentage
something
Yami got?
I'm really hung up around other people.
I mean, there was a fair amount of entrance, but I'm still going to go for something like 40%.
36%, yes.
Yeah.
Mary Eliana got
Are you still
18%,
thinking
Nozel got
you can
11, and no one
Phantom
else
Thieves?
got more than 10.
Yeah.
Lately, I haven't been hearing any positive gossip about the Phantom Thieves. Despite how much people cheered on your cause, even though they knew nothing about you or your friends,
No, that doesn't shock me at all.
all they do now is speak ill of the Phantom Thieves. I know it's not my place to say this.
Yeah, there are a
considering
few
I
characters who
told you
consistently do
about
well on polls, on the polls on
Changing
on this
attitudes
blog,
is simply
and
awful. They're doing the
you'll never guess which
exact
Jujutsu
same
Kaisen
thing
character does the
as they
best.
Is it Gojo?
It's Nanami.
Nanami, yeah, okay, yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that. Yeah, no.
Yet
Look, my
so
three
many
options
keep at it.
probably would have
Why,
been
senpai?
Gojo, Geto, Nanami.
Nanami consistently does very well.
Hmm.
So do Goto and Geto do fairly well, as does Yuki, but like, it's Nanami who's a consistent best performer from what I've seen.
Yeah,
So,
no, that's
there's
fair.
something left you have to do.
If nothing else, it'll probably be because of the popularity of that scene in season 2, where fucking
Oh my god, I saw so many thirst posts when that scene aired.
yeah, the fucking ponytail pull, like Jesus, Mappa.
But
I
worry
don't
about
even
us.
remember how many times I saw someone saying some variation of, I wish that was my ponytail or something.
Yeah. Or I'm gonna grow my hair. I wish I could grow my hair out that long.
see.
The amount of bald subs going, oh, will have been, you know, astronomical.
Well,
Oh,
I
absolutely
won't stop
enormous
you.
amounts.
However, could I ask a favor? Or rather, could you promise me something?
Sure.
Once things settle down, I'd like you to join me somewhere so we can go have some fun together.
Sure, let's invite Akechi.
Joker, stop trying to scroll that threesome, damn it.
Too. I'm already beginning to look forward to it.
Look, do you know how much strife could have been avoided if the idea of OT3s was more common back in the Naruto days?
So much. So fucking much.
So much fucking strife.
Oh, but
The amount of wars that were fought in that fandom.
Dude, I remember the absolute fandom nightmare war zone that erupted after Naruto ended.
The day after tomorrow, then?
It was so fucking funny.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, there probably would have been, like, there still would have been strife over the eventual canonical couples, but, yeah, I don't think it would have been necessarily as widespread, because there would have been at least a, I would say a significant minority faction that were just like, just have all three of them together, for fuck's sake.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Oh, I haven't eaten yet! Come on, Senpai. You need to eat too. No one wins a fight on an empty stomach, you know.
Alright, I'll start tearing into my big bit of bread.
Oh, no.
Hey.
So yeah, we should be able to finish the boss fight this stream.
Oh, did you get that last will seed?
I did not. We'll get it in there. It'll be fine. Probably.
Actually...
You know, it'd be a fun game to play.
Hmm?
Just, looking at a given fandom and saying, which of the characters in this fandom is most likely to inspire the most thirst?
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, it'll vary from depending on what the fandom is composed of and what the characters are. Like, let's take the One Piece fandom, for instance.
Yeah.
Like, I guarantee you that the two characters who cause the most thirst are almost certainly Zoro and Robin.
Hmm.
But the rest of the top five is going to be a lot harder to parse out.
I mean, there's definitely going to be a pretty significant degree of thirst over Cobra in the live action
Oh, yeah.
after that fucking casting.
Fucking Sendo Ramamurthy is such a good cast, though.
Yeah, no, I think it's going to work really well. And I watched the first, like, 4 or 5 episodes of Heroes, and yeah, no, I can definitely see it.
Mm-hmm.
I should say rewatch, because I did actually watch Heroes back in the day. Way, way back in the day. Like when it was first airing back in the
damn.
day.
Yeah.
I had the DVDs for it. I fucking remember. We would go to France during the summer holidays for a couple of weeks, and we'd We'd drive to Port City. We'd get in a ferry. We'd arrive in, I think it was Belgium, and then we'd drive to I think it was central France-ish, because we always used to go to the same area. Really good area, Loire Valley. I recommend it if you ever have the chance.
Perhaps.
Yeah, no, I do really recommend Loire Valley, but obviously, you know, that's a fairly significant amount of driving. And do you remember those fucking car DVD players?
Oh God.
I've just unlocked
Holy
core
shit.
memory for you, haven't I?
I never had one in any of the cars my family owned, but like I remember seeing them like in cars I was like we were driving behind or driving past, or just like a couple friends had those in their family cars.
I mean, obviously didn't have an inbuilt one because who the fuck has the money for that? But like,
if you live in the suburbs of SoCal, you might encounter people like that.
Yeah, but we had the portable ones that you could like plug into the fucking cigarette lighter, and like you'd obviously have the disk drive, and then you'd have like separate screens you had to connect up with leads, and then you put them over the headrest and the seat in front of you.
God.
Yeah, I remember watching Heroes on those. Which, yeah, like, God, that was back in, you know, 2006, 2007, 2008, whatever.
All right.
It was on one of those trips that I got introduced to Codex Alera. Because
I remember reading Codex Alera when I was a freshman in college. Same with Dresden, actually.
I was reading them both of them well before college, well before uni, well before high school. I was reading them. I was reading them in primary school. Okay.
I was reading Greek mythology stuff in elementary school, so
yeah.
I read the entire fucking Iliad and Odyssey between 5th and 6th grade.
How old is that?
11, 12.
Yeah, I was reading Dresden at like 9 or 10.
Yeah. I was a pretty voracious reader, but a lot of stuff I read was like biographies and stuff.
Yeah, I also read biographies. I also read the entire Lord of the Rings when I was like 9 or 10 as well.
Sounds about right. It's funny, I don't read nearly as much as I used to, but I was a voracious reader as a child.
Oh no, I read so fucking much as a kid.
I remember I tried to make a goal at one point to read through one book of the Percy Jackson series each night of the week, and I gave up on that, not because I couldn't, but because I wound up finishing by like midway through Thursday. Because I couldn't just wait to read the fourth book.
Yeah.
So I just like, yeah.
I mean, my reading habits now are very much in sort of fits and spurts. If I find something that I do quite like, I will generally just read through it really fucking quickly. I'm trying to get that level of fucking hyper focus for 7 Spellblades again.
Are you considering checking out the audiobooks?
Maybe. I mean, I've got enough fucking Audible credits for it, so I probably should.
I'm up at like 5 Audible credits right now.
Yeah. Also, on the subject of Percy Jackson, let me find it.
I was also gonna say, like, speaking of manga, it's or speaking of reading, I've been reading a lot more manga than I've been reading other stuff.
Yeah.
Like prose literature, rather.
Yeah. So Percy Jackson, Percy Jackson and the Olympians: The Chalice of the Gods is 99p for Kindle. Is it worth getting? can I like read that before reading fucking the sequel series?
I think you need to. I don't think you need to read Trials of Apollo to read that. I haven't read through Trials of Apollo yet, beyond the first book, and I was fine with Chalice of the Gods.
Okay.
But,
yeah, I was just saying it because it's fucking 99p, so I might as well.
Yeah. Oh, so 99 cents?
Yeah, less than a pound.
God damn. Yeah, dude, take that deal.
So yeah, I was like, yeah, fuck it, let's go. Let's ball.
Yeah. Yeah,
Are there reincarnated slime audiobooks?
I actually don't think there are.
That's a shame. I would 100% use Audible credits for that.
Yeah, same. No, they haven't done audiobooks for Slime Sky yet.
That is a shame, because look, there's enough of them that I just don't think I can get away with fucking like buying them as books. But if I can get them, you know, semi-free with Audible credits, like I would 100% do that.
I think it's a matter of time more than anything, because they have been slowly but surely working through the catalog of like big name light novels to get audiobooks. Because let me look at the list real quick. So this is just based off of Bookwalker, mind you. I could look through. It's hard to do a search properly on like Audible because of the way it's filtered. So well-known books, light novel series have audiobooks: Reincarnated as a Sword, Overlord, Spider Sakai, Mushoku Tensei. I'm in Love with the Villainess, Solo Leveling, Executioner and Her Way of Life, Berserk of Gluttony, Class of the Elite, SAO, Spice and Wolf. Oh, Alia has an audiobook now. Interesting. Shield Hero. Goblin Slayer, Seven Spellblaze, Ishura, Bunny Girl Senpai, 86, Konosuba, Ari Fureta, Sense Magic Power, Danmachi, Monogatari. Yeah, there's a few.
Might be worth getting the Danmachi ones, because I'm not sure if I'll ever have the time to actually fucking watch the anime.
I would honestly recommend the 86 ones as well.
I do. I've got the first one for 86. It's just about getting in the right mindset for it.
I am past the anime now on the 86 audiobooks. Bunny Girl Senpai could also be good in that sense.
I've also got the Bunny Girl Senpai one. Though I'm still, in terms of the anime for Bunny Girl Senpai, I'm still so fucking annoyed. Because
it's taking so long for it to movies come out where you are.
Yeah, no. Aniplex has not brought any of the movies to the UK. None of them.
You were able to watch the first movie at one point, I remember.
I had to use a VPN for that.
Oh yeah, that is some bullshit.
Because it was like only available for like a fucking like weekend or something on Funimation.
Aniplex does some really dumb shit.
Yeah. I had to physically fucking, I had to get a VPN for it. To actually watch it. I had to do the same with the fucking, to be fair, the Demon Slayer movie did come to theaters in the UK, but I did still have to do it, this was, still pretty deep in the pandemic. I wasn't willing to go to the fucking theater for Demon Slayer. Not to mention, I think the closest one that was showed it was a fucking age away. But again, I had to VPN to watch it online.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, no. Aniplex fucking suck.
Correct.
Like, I think they are legitimately one of the worst distributors. On the plus side, apparently they are doing, they are working on an English dub for the Bunny Girl Senpai, the anime series, and Dreaming Girl, I think the first movie was.
Yeah, Dreaming Girl. I think they have dubs for the other two movies.
Yeah. So, on the plus side, once that dub comes out, hopefully I'll be able to get access to it somehow, and I'll be able to show my mum, because I think that's an anime she would quite like.
Yeah, no, it's really good.
Yeah.
For a number of reasons.
I mean, I think just the banter between Sakta and Mai, I think she'd quite enjoy.
Oh, yeah.
Like
outside the one scene with the bunny girl outfit, there's not really much in the way of anime bullshit either.
Not really. I mean, Sakta has his whole thing with Mai, but it's done in a way that it just works. Like, the chemistry is good enough between them that it's like, yeah, that's fucking great still.
Mm-hmm.
No, Bunny Girl Senpai is still a fucking fantastic series.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, anyways, I did mention, I've been reading a lot more manga lately, mostly just because I was rereading Black Clover, and that was like, that's 300 odd, almost 400 chapters of content. But, I was trawling through manga decks to see what they had, and there is a staggering amount of erotica and porn on there. Jesus Christ! It's like,
don't I know it?
Look, there's no shame in it.
Look,
it's just,
I'm gonna be honest.
Holy shit!
I can't even remember what got me to do it. But I started reading, what was it? Let me just get the name. Asumi-chan is interested in lesbian brothels.
Ah, yes, that one.
Which is really fucking good.
What?
I have a couple of the volumes of it digitally. I am tempted to, I am planning on reading it at some point.
I would recommend it. Just don't do it in public.
No shit!
That's all I'll say. Just don't do it in public.
Look, again, there's nothing wrong with enjoying smut. Smut can be, and often is, quite good.
But yeah, so I ended up
yes.
I ended up trying to checking out some similar Yuri series. Most of them were, pretty decent though. I don't think any of them really lived up to Asumi-chan.
I'm not shocked. But yeah, whatchamacallit?
All right.
But there's something interesting I kind of noticed, not just in general, but like from combination of just comments and like general trends of knowledge with how people perceive media.
Yeah.
I feel like people are a lot more lenient about stuff the further along the more pornographic it is.
Yeah.
In terms of like both story standards and in terms of like the standards they hold the characters to.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it takes a lot more to turn people off from like a porn adjacent thing than it does from like a standard piece of media.
Well, to a certain extent, I think, there is at the very least a subset of people who are like, yeah, I just came here for the porn, I don't really care about the story or the characters.
That is true. Not to mention, like, a lot of the time the porn is like The only thing that'll turn someone away from it is if it's not their thing, you know?
Yeah.
See you later.
Yeah. The whole thing with the manga-related sites I mentioned earlier, probably shouldn't have said by name, but whatever, has filtering options on its advanced search
Yeah.
for content ratings, and yeah, there's a lot there on that. But yeah, no, it's there seems to be a pornographic principle to morality in characters in fiction.
Yeah.
But you know what? There.
Now I said I looked through some of the erotica on that site that we are not going to say the name of again, for Yuri. Now I got to do it for BL series.
Oh, but God, my one issue with BL series is that like that is a fucking Russian roulette.
I know, that's sort of what I'm worried about.
Like, you might get something nice and largely wholesome, like Sasuke Miyano, or you might get something absolutely fucking brutal. Like, I think one of them that I remember hearing about was A Cruel God Reigns was one. It's just like a non-stop fucking misery fest.
Yeah. The other thing that's going to be disappointing is people are all too willing to fucking show off, you know, boobs. There's going to be very few actual dicks shown.
No, but you might get a nice face full of ass.
Maybe, yeah.
But if it's possible... Glad to hear it. I wanted to discuss something with you, since it'll be our last chance to do so here.
Ooh, I wonder if I can filter this out.
My time here at Shujin is coming to an end today. It's quite the sad affair. I do have a farewell speech to give the school at morning assembly, but I'd also like to speak with you individually.
I mean, it's also probably been helping that I've been sorting by highest rated, so...
Considering the occasion, lunch is on me. I'll have something special waiting for you, so you look forward to...
You know, that is definitely the way to go.
Well, I'll see you later.
Dr. Mark, he's really leaving.
It's already been half a year, huh? That sure went by fast.
And finally, we would like Dr. Maraki to share a few last words with the student body. Well, Doctor, if you will.
Okay, Jack, I've just done a quick search on said site for BL erotica. Do you want to know how many entries down it took to get to an ABO series?
As the vice principal has mentioned,
5.
today marks the end
4.
of my tenure at Shujin Academy.
Oh, so close.
It is a series called Megami and Tsugumi.
Over the past several months, I've come to learn about all
I've never heard of it.
that you students have faced this year.
Do you want me to read the summary?
Please do.
Megami, an alpha, son of the great Kokonoe Academy chairman, goes to avenge his friends who are beaten by a Yankee wielding a metal pipe. But that Yankee is Tsugumi, an Omega who doesn't use suppressants and deals with his heat through sheer willpower. Tsugumi loathes all alphas because they consider Omegas just tools for reproduction and has sworn to kill them all. Megumi, whose behavior is different from other alphas, confuses Tsugumi and leaves him torn between rage and desire. ...
Hold on, I think I have just the right soundboard button.
Oh my.
Troubles with romance, with studies. In fact,
Also, Stranger by the Sword is at the top of the list, which does not surprise me, to be honest.
Yeah, I was expecting it to be either that or Given.
Given's not an erotica, is the thing.
Oh, right.
final piece of counseling.
How high is, whatchamacallit, Twilight Out of Focus? Is that erotica, or is that just,
It should be.
I'm not caught up on the anime, but from what I've seen, it does lean that way.
No, there is definitely sex in it. So to be fair, that first search was also with the comedy tag, so that I could, maybe rule out some of the worst ones.
Yeah.
So,
smart.
and I don't think it will have had it. Not. Here it is. Tosugare out of focus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30th.
I don't want a single one of you to think that an
I'm sorry it's so far down.
forced into is the only
It has an 8.66 on said
God
site.
damn.
The top series that doesn't have the comedy tag is called Don't Stay Gold.
what I'm trying to say is even if your life is full
Do you want me to read the summary for that one?
best for you not to obsess
Please.
Well, first I'll give you the tags. Erotica, sexual violence, action,
Oh boy.
psychological, romance, boys love, crime, mafia, drama, tragedy.
Oh boy.
Yashiro is the young leader of Shinseikai and the president of the Shinseikai Enterprise. But like so many powerful men, he leads a double life as a deviant and a masochist. Chikara Domeki comes to work as a bodyguard for him, and although Yashiro has decided that he would never lay a hand on his own men, he finds something about Domeki that he can't resist. Yashiro makes advances toward Domeki, but Domeki has mysterious reasons for denying Yashiro, who abuses his power just to abuse himself, and Domeki, who faithfully obeys his every command, begin the tumultuous affair of two men with songs in their hearts and no wings to fly.
I'll keep on rooting for all of you to have the best lives possible even after
Well, damn.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give that one a miss.
You want to know what the highest rated Girls Love series is on that website? It's not Bloom.
It's not Bloom.
I guess things don't always pan out like you
Bloom is third.
Bloom is third.
With a
Kaze-san?
pretty respectful 9.38.
Yeah.
No, Kaze-san's not even in the top 5.
Kaze-san's not even top 5. Is it one that I would know?
Yes.
Is it Whisper Me a Love Song?
No. Whisper Love Song is pretty high up. It does have over a 9, but no, it's not there.
Alright, just tell me because I'm probably not going to get it.
The guy she was interested in wasn't the guy as well.
Oh, of course it fucking is. Of course it is. God damn it, I'm almost annoyed that I didn't get that considering I actually read that fucking series. 9.44,
It's
right?
so... Yep, 9.44. It's so good.
Yeah, it's really good. It's, chapters are obviously short, but it's still good. And holy shit.
Most recent several chapters have been excellent.
Yeah, when fucking Mitsuki just fucking charged into that classroom in the boys' uniform. Holy fuck.
Yep. A lot of people are speculating that we'll get the confession at the 100 chapter mark.
I think we will, yeah.
Maybe best to hold off on that for a bit.
As do I.
I don't
But yeah,
want to get away from edgewise anyhow.
number 2 on the list is also interesting.
What is it?
Because I'm surprised that most anything has outperformed Bloom. But it's called The Summer You Were There.
Okay.
You want to guess the tags on this one?
Thank you for coming here.
Well, obviously, girls love and presumably romance.
Correct.
What was the title again?
The Summer You Were There. I can say the tags if you want.
Is tragedy in there?
Yes.
Yeah, I had a feeling. What are the
Something
other
about
tags?
true art being angsty and all that shit.
Yeah.
These tempura bowls are from a restaurant I've been curious about since I first came to the school.
Yeah, that's going to be on the sampler that Laura and I do next year.
Oh, goody.
I'm prepared for pain.
Deluxe bowls for us. Yes, let's.
Oh, hey, Demon Girl Next Door is in the top 10. That's neat.
Good for it. Are there any other series I would recognize in the top 10?
Let's see. Well, of course, Bloom is number 3.
Yeah.
Not that I can think of. Yeah, no.
Alright.
I'm so glad I splurged on that. Upscale dishes like that.
How the fuck is that one above? Ah, fucking hell. I don't even want to know.
Just get lost in this bliss forever.
But yeah, Whispering Love Song is at 17.
Let's get down to business.
Oh, Beauty and the Beast Girl is a good one. That one's at 15.
Okay.
My paper's done.
Asumi-chan is at 19th.
I've mentioned this before, but still.
Good.
This is truly thanks to you. Had you not shared your experience and insights with me, this paper never would have been completed. Please, allow me to express my gratitude to you once more as a most helpful student of Shujin. And as a phantom thief as well.
What do you mean? Phantom Thieves?
So you're not denying it.
I'm not confirming it either. Not where there are watchful eyes.
My paper over there.
Mage and Demon Queen is at 44th. Magical Revolution is just below 51.
Changing hearts is rather reminiscent of cognitive science in practice. They infiltrate a reality that exists solely for their target. A reality wholly separated from the one that the public recognizes. By accessing that world, they gain the means of permanently altering their target's cognition.
She Loves to Cook, She Loves to Eat is in the top 100 as well. That one is very good. I would definitely recommend it.
I'm looking at the summer you were there. That medical tag is scaring me.
Beep.
That is what I hypothesize
Beep.
as being the
Beep.
change of heart you induce.
Beep.
Yeah.
I mean, it has a tragedy tag, so...
Yeah.
Kaze-san is at 90
Did pour my
seconds.
heart and soul into this research for a number of years.
But that's just the original series.
To be entirely honest, it was all the way back in April.
Sequel series is a bit lower, but that one's also ongoing.
When I first came to speak with the principal here about providing counseling to you students, I actually witnessed the moment when you came out of an individual...
Goodbye My Rose Garden is at 96th. Kobayashi is 95.
In the back alley near the school. I believe Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san were with you?
I remember.
Don't sus us.
Takamaki-san appeared to be extremely exhausted.
Oh, that one.
Thanks.
To be fair, we didn't choose the most subtle of places.
Salty, what's that?
It wasn't long after that scene that Mr. Kamoshida had his change of heart.
Completely unrelated.
I had also been told that you three were closely affiliated with Mr. Kamoshida in some way. At that point,
Not of our
I was
choosing.
already half convinced that you were involved. I was almost certain Mr. Kamoshida's change of heart was provoked by the three of you. Well, I've been researching cognitive science ever since I was a grad student. For years, I've been attempting to directly interact with an individual's cognition, so I can help.
Speaking of Whisper Me a Love Song, when do you think we're gonna get those last 2 episodes?
I have no fucking clue.
But, for certain reasons, this research has never been acknowledged in academia.
Do you think there's a chance we never get the 2 episodes?
That would suck so much,
continually
honestly.
pursued evidence that
It
my
would.
hypothesis is correct. It was during that time I happened to come across the Phantom Thieves of Hearts, fresh from a mission. My heart began to dance. I thought to myself, maybe I could complete my research if I were to have your assistance. That's why I approached you and your group of friends in the first place. I hadn't mentioned any of this until now because, well, I didn't want you to take it the wrong way and suspect my motives. But I think that's everything I'd kept from you. Does that change your opinion of me? A deal, eh? Well, I'm awfully grateful you see it that way. And just so you know, I have no intention of telling anyone about this. If you don't believe what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
no, it's something just
feel
about
free to
manga that
change
makes it
my
easier
heart
to
as you
just,
like.
like, go through it a lot faster. Can't quite put my finger on it.
I finally
Maybe
know
it's
what
something to
I
do with
need
the
to do.
pictures.
I'm going to stand up to our current reality. I swear I'll use my research to make our world a better place. Though, it'll likely be through different means than how the Phantom Thieves reform members of society.
Will it? Will it really?
We live in a society.
I'm pressing X to doubt there, Maruki.
Indeed. You have a strong moral compass, never losing sight of your own definition of justice. I'm more grateful than ever to have met a young man like yourself. Although it's not like this is the last time we'll see one another, still, thank you for everything up to this point.
I am thou. Thou art. Thy bond shall be. Thou hast awakened the ultimate.
All right. All right. I'm going to follow the path that I believe in.
Oh yeah, the other thing that I'm gonna have to do around the same time as Veilguard comes out is the Run with the Wind book is gonna be coming out, translated around that same time.
I sincerely hope that one day,
Oh
at the end
boy.
of that path, I'll be able to
You're gonna have a
aid you as well.
busy ass week, aren't you?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, I'll finish Run with the Wind in a day. I almost guarantee it.
Even if you just considered it to be meddling in your
You're a
affairs.
fast reader.
I am a very fast reader.
Whoops.
It is one of my greatest strengths. It's the speed that I read at.
We'll meet again, though, right?
Some sunny day. Don't know where.
Yep. Hey, Mill, you want to take a guess as to how many pages worth of isekai are on this?
3 digits or 4?
3 digits.
Hey.
879.
Are we talking like number of series or just number of pages on the search?
No, it's
Pages.
nothing. Best of luck to the. See you around.
Did I way overshoot that?
Yeah, there are 104 search pages with 40 results each.
Okay.
So
To be
over
fair-
400 series.
To be fair, a lot of isekai are novels of some shape or form.
Yeah, I'm sure if you were to look at novel updates, a good portion of those would be, you know,
Isekai, yeah.
isekai. But then again, novel updates mostly does like web novels and light novels.
Yeah.
Now let's see what happens when I
Boss said he reserved the place just for us. We're free
Sort
to
by
drink as
rating.
much coffee as we want.
and
This place always
change
empty,
the
though?
filters a little bit.
You're right.
Let's just call it a hidden gem.
We're supposed to be discussing where we should send the calling card.
Considering how big the hype's gotten, she'll probably just think it's a prank, won't she?
I could always put it on Sai-san's desk. People know me there, so I could gain access easily.
That's not a good idea. If you're the only one who can get in there, it'll be easily traced back to you.
I'll do it. I can just tell her it came for her in the mail. That would be the least risky method. No matter what she asks. I'll tell her I don't know anything.
But Makoto, that's...
You're our leader, so this will be up to you. Should we leave the calling card to Makoto?
If only we could just throw Akechi under the bus.
It'd be very funny,
Really?
but no.
Anyway?
I wonder if Akechi would like try and backpedal from it.
I'll be okay. I've already traversed far more dangerous ground than this.
Probably not a good thing, Makoto.
We will leave it to you then. Thank you for agreeing to this. I will need to step up my game as well to make up for it.
Very well, then. We'll enter from in front of the courthouse. Does 6 o'clock in the evening work for everyone?
Yep, got it.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to get through the boss fights during the stream.
I don't know.
Well then, let's get ready for tomorrow. Dismiss...
Depends how much dialogue there is between now and then, because we've been going hour 38. Oh, I wonder what's happening here. Without Akechi.
Okay.
I was curious.
Yeah, weird.
Anyway,
Can't be anything important. Right, I should.
Madame Sae Nijima, a great sinner of jealousy. You have lost yourself amidst your obsession with success. For its sake, you are even willing to promote injustice as justice. From the Phantom Thieves.
I found it in our mailbox.
To think they would send me one. They brand me a
He doesn't even
criminal and
suspect
plan
the
to
goddamn
change my
thing.
heart. What nonsense. They only
Oh,
care about
Mel,
disposing of those who
I just
bring
realized.
inconvenience
Yeah?
to them.
After the boss fight, there's a long period where we're not gonna get any save points.
That is a good point. Let's,
So maybe just get the will seed and
Yeah.
then save right before the boss fight.
let's get the will seed, save before the boss fight. We'll do it later. We'll do it next time, yeah.
And when you do, you're going to interrogate them, right?
That could have been very bad if we didn't realize that.
Yeah, then we probably would have been here for another hour.
Yep.
Why do you ask?
Oh, I just remembered you mentioning something like that before.
That's right. It will be in a special
Might be the first one we missed, I'm not sure.
Maybe. You can look up a guide and find
I
them.
do have a guide, yeah, I'm just looking at them and I'm trying to... I think we got that one.
I'll be back in a second.
Oh, we might not have gotten that one. We might not have gotten the last one. Oh, yeah, because you got to come back. That's it.
I should probably be getting back. It's late, but I should contact the director and let him know about this calling card. I expect things will calm down a little once this case is over. Once that happens, why don't we go on a trip to some hot springs? Just the two of us.
Sis. I'm on your side. I won't let anyone do anything to you.
Pat, pat, pat.
Girl.
Do you need to make a call? I'll head up to my room then.
I'm sorry for calling so late. This is Nijima. There's something I need to inform you of. I received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves. It was addressed to me directly and... Stand by? And you've transferred command of the investigation to someone else? No, of course not. Yes, I understand. I'll remain on standby until further instructions. Please excuse me.
You know,
Okay.
I feel like we should be shocked by the amount of sexism there is in, you know, corporate Japan, but like... For a developed country, it's really bad.
Yeah.
I know Sai-san isn't corporate, but the point still stands.
All right. We can't afford any mistakes, especially not this time. Tomorrow's a big day for us, so let's give it our all.
I also forgot that the last will seed is going to have a fucking dude in front of it as well, so...
A fucking what now?
Like somebody we gotta fight.
Oh!
So, Mel, Juzukai-san.
Yeah.
You know how, people were, memeing on, Sukuna spamming fucking Binding Vows recently?
Yeah.
So, something that I've realized about, or rather I've seen pointed out about Binding Vows is that it's less about, like an equivalent exchange a la Nen or Alchemy.
Yeah.
And more about min-maxing something.
Yeah.
Makoto.
Which is interesting. I hadn't thought of it that way, but it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I understand.
And it does make you wonder what he's been minning as a result.
Yeah, if we screw this up, we're done.
Well, usually, from what I remember of, like, the Gojo versus Sukuna fights, a lot of it was, like, shaving off unnecessary bits or excessive, bits that would hinder the fight.
Yeah.
For each of them to use their respective techniques better.
Has everyone decided?
Like, Gojo fucking with his domain to, like, absurd levels.
You guys have become quite the reliable team. Alright, Joker. This is the Phantom Thieves' final heist. Give us the signal.
What a shame we
I
can't.
love this song.
What a shame we can't finish the game tonight, but we'll do it next time for sure, right?
Right?
It's the Phantom Thieves' final heist.
It's
Right?
time.
We're not even gonna fucking pretend.
I mean, this will take us up to the present day with Sai as well. Yeah, it'll be fine. Right. So I think that's blue. I think that is the last one. So we've got to go there, I think.
I can feel it.
Is there anything in here? No.
Let's go.
I can see it.
Alright. Take that first. Then up here. And there's that.
Oh,
See it.
Joker.
Did I fuck up? No, I didn't. So then we go in here.
This is what.
And then that dude.
This is.
And then there's this asshole.
We'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's do this.
I was gonna say something else, but I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, right, the list. The list thing I'm gonna do that I put together. It's kind of absurd to me, like, the recommendation list I put together, just how many of the entries are on Crunchyroll compared to literally every other streaming site.
I mean, the point is that so much of, you know, Funimation's fucking catalog, you know, migrated over to Crunchyroll.
Yes, because the Sony shenaniganry involved in merging the two.
Definitely not a monopoly.
Yeah, no, it's only about 90% of the list I put together off of shit that I think is fairly newbie accessible. Wound up being on Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
That's not a coincidence at all.
I mean, the thing is, there are some choice shows that I don't think did actually end up making their way over.
Well, a lot of the shows I didn't put on the list, or I didn't put on there for the reason of this show has a lot of anime bullshit in it. But, you know, I'm not comfortable recommending that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
to
well, no, let me just check something. I mean, I'm not even necessarily talking in terms of your list. I'm just talking in general. Just there was one. Let's see. Yeah, Visual Prison didn't come over.
Oh, okay, the transfer.
Yeah. Honestly, it'll be fine.
All right.
And honestly, we didn't even use that much SP doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely for the best that we don't do the final fight now.
We are near the end of our stream.
We're about an hour 50.
We would have been in for another hour of this, yeah, no.
Sorry, sis.
I don't normally like doing 3+ hour streams unless they're like very specifically I'm already going and prepared for it.
Yeah.
Which is the case with our D&D and anime streams usually.
Yeah. Is this the one we actually want to be in? I think it is. We apparently missed an area in the House of Darkness, but who gives a shit? Yeah, I think this is the one we actually want to be in, so we'll save here.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Oh, you don't want to do the House of Darkness bullshit?
No.
Yeah, that one was a pain in the ass.
I consider us lucky that we got through as easily as we did. Right, so we are ending a little bit early, but it's because there's not much else we can do. We could go beat on some shadows for 10 minutes, but there's no real point. We're already overpowered enough as it is. Thank you everybody for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. In terms of future stuff, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. Tomorrow we should have some D&D, so look forward to that. Please do give us a follow here on Twitch and all that YouTube stuff.
Like and subscribe, comment down below, bell icon, etc.
And otherwise, hopefully we shall see you tomorrow for some D&D. Good night.
Later.